The King and the Fakir. A life-changing truth in just 1 minute. Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Do you want to hear a true story so powerful that thousands of people accepted Islam after listening to it? A story where a mighty king who ruled lands and armies had his entire life and afterlife changed in just 1 minute by the words of a simple fakir. What was that one sentence? What truth made the king tremble? Listen to this shocking and life-changing story till the end. The most powerful king, Sultan Murad, was one of the greatest rulers of his time. His power was unmatched. His one command could shake entire nations. But despite all his wealth, his victories, and his luxuries, there was one thing he didn't have: peace. One night, Sultan Murad sat alone in his grand palace, looking at the moonlit sky. He whispered to himself, "I have conquered lands, but why can't I conquer my own heart?" Just then, a royal guard rushed in. "Your Majesty, a strange fakir has arrived in the city. He claims he has a message that will change the king's fate." The Sultan laughed. "A mere fakir? Changing my fate? Ha ha ha, but I am curious. Bring him to me." The one sentence that changed everything. The fakir entered the grand court, wearing nothing but simple clothes, his eyes shining with wisdom. The king smirked and asked, "What is this great message you have for me?" The fakir smiled and said, "O Sultan, answer me one question. If a traveler comes to an inn, stays for a few days, and then leaves, can he call that inn his home?" The king frowned, but confidently replied, "No, an inn is just a temporary stay. His real home is elsewhere." The fakir chuckled and said, "Then, O Sultan, why do you think this world is your home? This world is just an inn. Your real home is the hereafter." The Sultan's heart skipped a beat. This one sentence echoed in his mind like a thunderclap. His entire life flashed before his eyes, his wars, his wealth, his palace. It all suddenly felt temporary, will be placed in a dark grave, all alone. And that day, only your faith and good deeds will matter. For the first time in his life, Sultan Murad felt fear, not of war, not of losing power, but of losing his soul. Tears streamed down his face. His voice trembled as he said, "I understand now. I have been chasing shadows. The real life is not here, but in the hereafter. From today, I will dedicate my life to Allah's path." Word spread like wildfire across the kingdom. People were stunned. How could one simple fakir's words bring the great sultan to tears? The sultan started studying Islam deeply, spreading its message across his empire. Thousands of people, touched by his transformation, began accepting Islam. The entire city changed. What was once a land of war now echoed with the call to prayer. And the fakir? He disappeared as mysteriously as he had come. Some say he was a saint. Others say he was an angel in disguise. But one thing is certain. He left behind a truth that changed thousands of lives. Moral of the story: this world is nothing but